Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today let's take a look at the new patch note 2.8.5. Let's see what kind of new features that IK decided to add into the game right now. As you guys probably know, the Dragon Key crafting has been updated or is going to be updated, and also we're going to take a look at some other stuff and optimization as well. The new content for this patch is going to be about the new Chaos Immortal Ares. I think he will be one of the best frontline attackers, if not the best. You can obtain him via festival events like seasonal events, as you guys probably remember with Apollo before he came into the Treasure Hunter, that we had a specific event solely for Apollo, which I'm assuming is going to be similar for Ares as well. The stats, the skills, I did make a video about that last week, so you can go watch that, how I predict and what I think about it as well. As for the second one, it's going to be about the Dragon Key composing feature. I think that is well overdue. It should have been in the game a long time ago, because if you look in the game, most of the time you can only farm blue chests, or you're gonna get blue chests, and the keys you don't have that much. The only way to get those keys right now is if you go to the Time Rift Breaker, the shop. They give you some, and you can get some from VIP shop as well. So there are many places. So as you can probably see here, I do have many green keys, and I would like them to be blue because that's the most common chest that you get. Now let's take a look at the optimization. The first one, Legion of Frostborn participation level adjustment. I like that IK finally has some a level cap to the ults, because a lot of people will probably use ult to block somewhere or anywhere, and this would definitely help out with fights and stuff and objectives in general. I think this is very good. For some people that have hundreds of ults, probably that would be a lot of work, but I'm assuming at this time a lot of people have ults above level 30 already, so it really depends how you look at it. In my opinion, it's very good, especially if you want to create a new account and you don't want them to be in the Legion of Frostborn trying to block you with just sitting there bubbling through the KVK. I think it's a very good change. The other one is going to be about the equipment name change. Nothing special. It's just basically from Epic Season 2 to Epic Season 1. And Treasure Hunter event optimization. I'm really curious what this is going to be like, because the player with the most daily treasure hunts will now be specifically highlighted. So basically, if you spend the most money for that specific day, you will get highlighted. I guess it's pretty good. It's nothing special. Season 1 world buff optimization. This is going to be really nice, because that would push the new players that come into the game to get even higher buff, which I think is needed to push more players into the conquest as well. So that is really good in my opinion. And this one is a little bit questionable, because Golden Path optimization, I think Golden Path is one of the best value item in the game. Merit Shop Immortal Fragments are now limited to 5 purchases per round. So let's take a look in the game, and you can see that the Merit Shop right here, it just ended for me. And when you look at the Immortals, you can go to 10. It will probably go down to 5, because they are adding new Immortal exclusive artifact schematic into the shop. So let's see how many of those we can buy. Hopefully we can buy the whole artifact each round, but let's see. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully we've been asking for this for a very long time, and this is, finally happening, right? So the optimization will only take effect when a new round of the event begins. So for me, it's going to be next month. The last thing we're going to talk about in this video is going to be about balance adjustment. It's only one adjustment they made for this patch. It's skill adjustment for drastic action. I had to read through this several times before I find what they did change. And when I went back and forth with the game, only this part right here were changed, because to enemy with the most HP loss, I don't know if that's going to make a huge change, because in the game right now we currently have the to the enemy with the highest losses. So I'm excited to see, or I'm curious to see what kind of changes they're going to do, because to me it basically is the same as like description change. It's nothing much different. Neither the skill percentage, the damage, stuff like that. The change is just only this part. So I'm excited to see how it's going to be like, because you know, when they do something like this, even though it doesn't seem much, it might be a lot. The last thing we're going to talk about in this video is going to be about balance adjustment. It's only one adjustment they made for this patch. It's skill adjustment for drastic action. I had to read through this several times before I find what they did change. And when I went back and forth with the game, only this part right here were changed, because to enemy with the most HP loss, I don't know if that's going to make a huge change, because in the game right now we currently have the to the enemy with the highest losses. So I'm excited to see, or I'm curious to see what kind of changes they're going to do, because to me it basically is the same as like description change. It's nothing much different. Neither the skill percentage, the damage, stuff like that. The change is just only this part. So I'm excited to see how it's going to be like, because you know, when they do something like this, even though it doesn't seem much, it might be a lot. To conclude this video, I think the patch is decent, nothing special other apart from the Dragon Chest key composting feature. I think that is long overdue and should have been added way earlier. I think this is very good and it's going to help a lot of the people. Other than that, I'm curious how Airvis is going to be when the stats and artifact passive coming out, so we know what it does. That's going to be very exciting. And other than that, I'm okay with the optimization of the Legion of Forspawn participation level. I think that is okay. Equipment change is nothing that I really put too much time into. Treasure Hunter event optimization, I thought it would be more than this, but it's going to be like highlighted who wins the daily Treasure Hunter stuff. It's nothing special. And this one is probably going to be one of the better ones for the newer players, because that is actually pretty good. And the Golden Path optimization, this one had me thinking a little bit. I'm going to have, be conservative and think this might actually be looking good because of the new exclusive artifact schematic fragment added to the Golden Path. Although the Immortal shop will only be max 5, like I showed you guys earlier in this video. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna look like. As for drastic action, yep, it's pretty not much different. I don't have the skill myself, so I can't really tell, the much difference if it's gonna be good now and when the patch is live, it's gonna be better or not. So yeah, that's basically much for this video. Thanks you guys for watching, and if you guys like my comment over the patch note and my reaction as well, so please give it a like and see you guys in the next video.